Alright guys, today's video is going to be on how to install the newest G-gaps. They're leaked G-gaps. They are G-gaps from 4.2, and I'm going to kind of show you some of the features of them also. So let's kind of get into this. This is right now we're on my Galaxy Nexus, and these G-gaps right now are actually pre-installed on the ROM I have. So if you want to try out on your Nexus Eclipse Build 4, they actually come pre-installed on here, but I'm going to show you how to install them on any Jelly Bean device. So let me just show you Google here, or I should say Gmail, and show you how it works. So the newest features on Gmail are, I'll show you here. We'll open up a mail, and then you can now zoom in. So you have those features. And then you also have a swipe to get rid of things here. Those features. So those are new. Also, let me just show you in the mail here. And we're gonna go to reply. And this is just so you can see how the keyboard works. So compose. So this is the new keyboard, and I'm going to show you how it does some things here. So show you, it's kind of like swipe, if you can see it there. See how it has the word above my finger? So pretty neat. It'll come up with whatever you're trying to say, and it'll keep populating it until it kind of gets it right, or you keep spelling it correctly. So pretty sweet. I really like it. The new keyboard's really nice. So it's got all these kind of features, and then you can even do your normal just typing if you want to. You know what I mean? And it doesn't actually use that swipe setup. So definitely really cool. I like how it kind of floats the word over your finger. Makes it really easy to follow what you're trying to type. So there you go, that's the new keyboard and new Gmail. So let's go into the new camera. I'm not really going to show you much picture stuff with it, but you'll see what I mean here. This is the new 4.2 camera. You can't see anything because of what I have it rested against, but let me just show you this really quick. So you hold your finger down on here, and you can go to front-facing camera. You can go to flash. You can go to some of your white balance stuff over here. You can go down, you can go to your zoom level, or you can go down here and go to settings, all by holding your finger and dragging on the screen, which is pretty neat. Obviously you have your camera button there. You also have this, which gets you to those settings also just by hitting the circle right there in the corner. And then you have your different modes. So you have camera, video, panoramic, and of course right here we have photosphere. And I kind of show you. So basically all you do is you hold this thing till it's in that circle, and then you just keep kind of turning it, and so this is basically how it works. And what it'll do is it'll stitch all of this together when you hit stop. Right now it's not going to stitch much of anything really nice looking together. So I will show you one I did earlier today just for fun. This is a scary looking dude. Just was in the restaurant, so it's not the greatest, but there you go. Kind of stitches together a big photosphere of everything. Pretty neat. I really like it. Pretty fun to play with for sure. And that is the new photosphere application on there, which is pretty cool. So there you go. There's camera, there's keyboard, there's the G-gaps, or the Gmail application, I should say. I think there's a couple other ones in here. Those are the coolest things I've seen on it, though. So that's pretty much your applications on there that are really new that I've seen. There's a list of them. I'm going to give you guys a link to well, this should be romdroidhacks.com, which will give you a full list of all the different things that have changed. It says Desk Clock, Chrome, Maps, Google Play, Talk, all their updates right there are all on this link I'm going to put in the video description, along with the link to the flashable zip that I'm going to show you how to do. So if you want this on your Nexus or on any Jelly Bean device, I'll show you how to do it. Again, if you want to just flash Eclipse, it works really good on Eclipse. It's already in there in build 4 for the GNX. If you want to install it via the flash, flashable zip, we're going to get into that right now. So basically, you're going to boot into your custom recovery, reboot, recovery. However you access your custom recovery, this is what you're going to do. Supposedly, this works on any Jelly Bean or any device running Jelly Bean to flash these G-gaps with too. So we're going to find out. I'm going to let this boot up here. I'm going to pause. We'll come back to it here. Okay, so I booted into my custom recovery. I'm using Twerp recovery. It'll also work with Clockwork Mod recovery, whichever recovery you want. It doesn't really matter. So you want to make sure you already have the flashable zip on your device. And then first thing you want to do is I would go ahead and make a backup. Just in case there's any issues, go ahead and hit your backups, swipe for your backup, make a backup. In case something goes wrong, you can always restore it. That's always the first thing you want to do on something like this when you're flashing something you're not sure of. So, especially if you're not sure it's going to work on your device. I know it works on any of the Nexus's devices really well, but if you're not sure on yours, even though you have Jelly Bean, just make a backup just in case and you'll be safe. So we're going to go into wipes. We're going to wipe cache, swipe to wipe, and it should just take a second here. Okay, wipe Dalvik, go back. I do not want to wipe data, factory reset, any of those options right now. You don't want to wipe everything off your device. So then all we got to do is go to installs, and I'm going to go up. And we're going to scroll down here to where I put my flashable zip. And it is right here. It's called KDH-NXT-Gen-GGAPS-4.2-full.zip. So we'll select it and then we will swipe to flash. Now I'm not going to do it right now just because I already have it on there. But once it finishes flashing, basically all you're going to do is go back and reboot device, reboot system, and it'll boot up. Now this boot up is probably going to take a while because you just wiped the cache and the Dalvik cache partitions, so it's going to take a little bit to do it, so be patient on it. Always give your device at least 5 minutes to boot up. Also make sure your device is got at least a 60% charge before you flash anything. Just for safety reasons, you don't want it to mess up or die in the middle of a flash. That could be really bad. You could break your device permanently. We don't want to do that. So go ahead, you let it boot up, and you should have, go into your app drawer, and you should have all the new G-gaps. So that's how you guys do it. Like I say, please look at the links in the description for more information. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you much.